today with me I have my partner Kristen.
Hi everyone.
So this is a topic that was requested by so many of you. So as you know, I'm wearing the traditional sudo. It's there on my Instagram as well. I'm sure all of you follow me there, so you will see it there. So today's topic is one that so many of you have requested, about how we met. So we just thought of naming this as Jab We Met. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to announce the giveaway winners. So stay tuned and watch till the end. Some exciting news for those of you who have won. To know the story of how we met, I thought it would be nice to have Kristen here as well, so that we can both talk together about it and you can have the full story, because many of you have asked us about this time and again. So yes, we completed 2 years recently as well. We just completed our 2-year anniversary, and because I'm wearing the sudo, you can guess that I'm getting married soon. I had announced in my previous video that I would announce on my Instagram. So we are getting married on the 10th of October. And yes, it's hectic, but we'll get there hopefully. It's a pandemic wedding. We were originally supposed to get married in Goa, but because of the pandemic we had to cancel a lot of stuff. Still awaiting our refunds and things like that, but we thought we'll just go ahead with it here. So to begin with, let's get into the video and talk about how we met. So can you guess, how do you think we must have met? It is a very modern day love story, so you can take your guesses. I don't think you all have been able to guess. So we actually met.
Right. First of all, I'm bullied into doing this. I didn't want to do this, but I'm here now. I happened to message Jovita about a few years ago. Actually, I don't know. It was in 2017 or something. I just said hi on a Facebook Messenger, and I didn't get any response from her. So I was a bit confused. So from then on, I decided not to text her anymore, because she never even replied back hi.
I don't normally reply to
she saw the message and
strangers
she
on
didn't reply
messages,
anything
so
about.
I didn't reply. Yeah.
So I just gave up on that, and I carried on with my life, and she carried on with her life. And I saw one incident on Facebook. One of my friend had shared a post that Jovita had shared on her profile. It was an incident that happened with her family, and I happened to see that, and I was a bit nosy, so I wanted to know more. I happened to text her. I said to her that I just said hi again, and I said, oh, what happened? Who is this? I saw on the comments in that post saying that she had replied to one of the comments there that it was her mother and sister. That's how I knew it was her mother and sister. And I happened to text her just to ask how is her mother and sister at that moment, and she happened to reply back saying that they are keeping fine. I didn't know her personally back then, but it was genuinely to ask about her family. It was nothing else, nothing more. So I didn't even know that she was single back then. 1 week passed. I happened to message her again, just to check on her parents, and how is she doing and how is she coping, because she said to me she is all by herself here in the UK. So I just wanted to check on her, to check how is she keeping and how is her mother doing back in Goa. So she happened to reply again, and she told me about her work and the place that she lives, and I got mistaken, saying that she mentioned Lowestoft, isn't it? You mentioned
Lowestoft, that's where
and
I live.
And I thought it was the company that she works for.
So I was like, he's
I was
dumb.
not even aware of I was not even aware of Lowestoft, what it is. I thought it was a company that she works for, and
it's not a very well-known town, so yeah, people will not know it.
So I carried on after that, and I didn't message her after that. I think I was at work one day, and she happened to say hi to me one day when I was at work, and I was a bit confused actually. She said hi, and like, why is she saying hi? What is?
Because normally he would be always the one who would message first. So this was first time that I messaged him after days, saying hi. So he was wondering why suddenly kind of a thing.
I was at work. I was a bit busy, but and I saw this message, and I happened to reply to her, hi, and I said hi, and then she's like, how are you? And I said, I'm fine, how are you? And then she mentioned to me, she was talking about exercises or something, and I'm not really an exercise person.
Yeah, the gym.
I said to her that I like playing ping pong, and I said that is kind of like my cardio, whatever, that's my only source of working out, or whatever you may call it, exercise. And then she said there's lots of types of cardio, like fishing on plenty of fish. And I started thinking, what does she mean by that? Fishing on plenty of fish. Fishing is not my hobby, by the way. And plenty of fish. I was confused. It just didn't come to my mind. Nothing came to my mind. I was a bit confused. I just wanted to continue with the conversation that I was having with her. So I said to her, "How is your work going?" And then she came. She must have known that
he didn't get it.
That I'm
so,
a bit confused.
The reason we are talking about Plenty of Fish here, for those of you who are not in the UK, you all will not know this. Plenty of Fish is an online site, so it's like an online dating site. So when I came to the UK, I was single, and Kristen was single as well at that point in time. And a lot of my friends at Christmas over drinks, they said to me, why don't you get on a dating site? It's very common here in the UK to be on a dating site. And I was like, no, I don't think I'm going to be interested. And I'm not, just an online dating kind of person, like to see the person and stuff like that. So I was not very keen on getting on that. But then that night, over some drinks and stuff like that, they sort of clicked my picture and said, no, we got to get you on this. And they opened an ID, and even on the picture of that, I was wearing a Christmas jumper, I remember. So, that's how I got onto it. And then, I wanted to delete the app after some days, like after Christmas and stuff like that. After some days, I was like, I'm just going to delete this app, because I used to keep getting notifications and requests from unwanted men and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm going to delete it. But before I delete it, I thought like I'll put in all the features or use all the filters to see if anyone comes up. And I put all the qualities that I actually wanted. So I put the fact that the guy should be unmarried, he should have no kids. It's very common in the UK for people to have kids as well before they get married, or to be dating with kids because they are separated and, partners and stuff like that. So I put that he should have no kids, he should be unmarried, he should be a Roman Catholic, things like that, the ethnicity as well was there. I said that he should be Asian because because just from my perspective, I wanted an Asian partner always, mainly from Goa or India, so that they would understand and sort of know my culture and stuff like that, because that's what was important to me. So I put in all those filters and I thought that nothing will come up, and then go to see, I got 2 names come up. So one was a Spanish guy. So I don't know why that came up when I put ethnicity Asian. Probably he was mixed or something like that, mixed ethnicity. And the other one was Kristen Dias. And I was like, okay, this guy seems to be familiar. This name
this was a few days after we were chatting about this. This was few days, 4 days or 5 days after that.
So I was like, this
after
seems...
chatting with each other.
Like a very familiar name, probably. Maybe I know this guy somewhere, or maybe I've chatted with him somewhere and I didn't even remember where. And then I checked on my Instagram, he wasn't there. Then I checked on my Facebook, and on Facebook Messenger I found
Messenger,
him.
I was not your friend on Facebook.
No, I found him on the Facebook Messenger request, and he had texted me there, and I was like, okay, so he's here. So that's when I actually went and said hi to him. And on Messenger, and then then he was surprised how I messaged him, and I sort of hinted that that he does cardio and Plenty of Fish and stuff like that. So that's how it all began, basically.
And going back to the time when about how I got on Plenty of Fish, it was one of my friend who had suggested that I go on Plenty of Fish, because I was complaining too much to him that I was being single for too long and all that, and I was about to get into sort of like a dodgy relationship or something, dodgy friendship or something like that, So he was suggesting that I be on Plenty of Fish, and this was about a year prior to meeting her or something. I had this app on my phone, but I don't remember using it. That's why I completely forgot about Plenty of Fish when she mentioned to me about Plenty of Fish, and she even tried saying POF later on.
Because
And
that's
I
what they
was-
call the short form of Plenty
Yeah,
of Fish.
Plenty
is
of Fish,
POF.
POF, and
Yeah.
I got even more confused when she said POF, POF, POF. I started thinking, what is POF? And I just went through my phone as I was chatting with her, and I saw this app POF. So I thought I'll go on this app and I'll have a look, if
And you
this
could
is something
see
about
who
this
has
app.
viewed your profile.
So I
kind of
went
a thing.
into the app, and and when you open the Plenty of Fish app, you can see whoever has viewed your profile. I got this notification, and I saw this notification, and I opened the profile, and it was her. And I'm like, yeah, this is what she meant when she said Plenty of Fish. And I said, I caught you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I never really went looking for her. It would just
It just
like-
happened, kind of a thing. For me also, I just wanted to delete the app, and I put all the possible filters because I knew I wouldn't come up with a profile like that. And it was strange that he came up and he had just chatted with me a few days back. So
Yes,
yeah.
we were only chatting about the incident,
We were
and
just chatting
I only
very
wanted
casually,
to check on her
we were just
about
chatting casually about like
how is she
being friends
keeping.
and things like that. There was
And,
no intention whatsoever of anything else. But then after we started this Plenty of Fish conversation,
and then we started chatting normally,
Then we started chatting
on
more.
Messenger, and
Yes.
more.
regularly, and we
Um,
started finding out more about each other's interests.
I still didn't want to call her or anything because I remember the incident from 2017 when I said hi and she didn't respond. So I kept quiet. I didn't say. I mean, whenever she said hi, I was chatting with her. So we were both chatting for quite some time, during the day.
Yeah, and then I think we
And,
finally decided to meet. So there was this Goa Day that happens in UK every year. So I was going for the first time to Goa Day, and because I had few friends there, and I wanted to experience how it is.
Yeah, I have never been to Goa Day as well.
Yeah.
I've been here a few years, but I never wanted to go, and I was not really keen on
So
going.
then
But
I
she
suggested that
she
we
said, okay, let's meet up on Goa.
asked him if he'll be coming, and he said he'll come. That we didn't meet at each other's hometowns, but we met in Hounslow.
Hounslow, yeah.
That was where the Goa Day was. So we actually met there. So that's where we first time met. And then I think after we met, we automatically kind of liked each other. There was this energy that we knew we liked each other, and,
And
yeah.
I was on my way back home on the train that day, and she said to me that she liked me, and I was a bit scared. What does she mean by she likes me? I didn't want to
He was playing safe, basically.
yeah, I mean, I didn't know what to expect or what did she want or like. I mean, I did like her, but I didn't know how did she like me. Maybe she could say she liked me, and then she can say she can like me as a friend or whatever. I didn't know what did she mean by like me or whatever. Actually, she was supposed to go to Goa.
Yeah.
2 or 3 days after that.
Yes, I think after that,
And,
I was supposed to leave for Goa as well.
Yeah,
So we
so-
said, because I was leaving to Goa, we said we'll meet once I'm back from Goa.
Quite obvious after that. We were talking a lot and chatting a lot. I even asked for her number when I went to Hounslow. On my way to Hounslow, I happened to ask her for her number because obviously if I go there and
he
if
doesn't find me,
and
right?
if I text her on Facebook or whatever and I don't get a response, where will I go? And
Yeah.
and that's the reason why I asked for her number, and she just wouldn't give me her number. She's like, "Why do you want the number?"
I was like, just call me on
Because
Messenger.
I said to her, I will call you when I get there, because we were both supposed to meet up, and she gave me her. I think you had 2 numbers at that
Yeah.
time, and she gave me her number that she normally doesn't use. But anyway, she would have used it that day because she had given me.
Yeah.
So I happened to call her.
I just had this thing
after
about
getting
not
the-
giving my number to people before I meet them, So, yeah, I was just doing what I like doing.
Yeah, but that kind of confused me because I'm coming to meet you now. what if you don't have internet connection? So many things were
So
in
that's
my
why
head.
then I gave him the other number, which I don't frequently use. But for that day, I thought I'm going to use it.
So yeah, I mean, I was convinced that I have a number because I can always call her when I get there. In case if she does not have internet, like I assumed. But we met and then we went out for lunch and then we went for Goa day for some time and we spent kind of most day together that day and we were quite happy with each other.
Yes,
but I was still not sure that we would be in a relationship.
Yeah, so I think after meeting we started talking more and then we got to know each other better, and then when I went to Goa, we were sort of came to that understanding that we sort of miss each other and we really want to have the conversations and talk and take this further. Then at the same time, Kristen got in touch with one of my good friends from Goa, and he organized about coming to the airport when I was supposed to arrive from Goa.
Yes, that was helpful actually. And then I went to the airport to pick her up. She was not expecting me there.
Yeah, it was a big surprise.
That was kind of the start when we started like seeing each other.
Yes.
It was I think it was 28th of August when I came to pick you up.
Yeah,
at the
so
airport.
that's basically
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
In
That's
2018.
why we just celebrated this event August 2 years. So it was 28th of August when I came there. There's a whole highlight on my Instagram. You can see. I'll probably share some pictures during this. Yeah, so he came to the airport and then asked me to be his girlfriend.
I had that weekend off, that same week, and I happened to be here that weekend where she lives. So we spent a weekend together that weekend. And
Kristen used to live in Northampton.
It's like a 3.5 hours drive from
here. 3.5 hours drive, and we used to meet very often. So he used to drive 3.5 hours after work. Sometimes just meet me for a couple of hours and go back, kind of a thing. Even when I was in Goa, he actually came to my town, spend an hour or something here, and then went back.
I had never been to the beach before in the UK.
Yeah, because Lowestoft is a beach town.
I just wanted to explore, so I just drove here 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Just walked around the town here. And
then he sent me pictures when I was in Goa, outside my door, and I was like,
what
the hell? After that, we started meeting very frequently, and he used to come driving all the way, spend some time, and then go back. So he used to drive like 7 hours, not 7 hours, we'll say. Yeah, around 7 hours, 3.5 and 3.5.
I normally came here on my weekend off, every alternate weekend.
Yeah, things like that, and then we decided, okay, like we want to take this further.
This went on for about 7 or 8 months.
Yeah.
But, I was living there and she was living
we
here.
We took some time to understand each other better, and then when we knew that we wanted the same things in life and we had kind of the same goals and everything was working.
Yeah, so then I decided to move here. That would have been easier and better for both of us.
Yes, so Kristen then decided.
I mean, either one of us could. She could have moved there, or I could have moved there. But we both felt like it would be easier if I move here rather than she moving there.
Yeah,
because I like this place and she liked this place. So.
It's a quite calm place. We have the beach, so it keeps us, in touch with sort of Goa, because in Goa we're so close to the beach any which way. So we feel more comfortable and at home here. So we decided to move here. Then we started traveling. We've been to several countries, and then we went to Italy.
Actually, we did go on holidays even before I moved here.
Yes.
We went to Italy before.
So Italy is the place where he proposed me to marry him. So the first one was to ask whether I would be his girlfriend.
This was before I had moved to this town.
Yes. And then we went to Italy, and there he proposed me. And then I said yes, and then we were engaged to be married.
And then I moved here, and we went on several other holidays since then.
Yes, we've been to a number of countries. So
quite
last
a lot
anniversary.
Of adventures that we had, like some good and some, I wouldn't say bad, like it was different experiences.
Because we went driving all the way to Paris, so we sort of, got a bit confused on the way.
Sometimes we got lost, the sat-nav would take us somewhere else.
Because it's all similar. But we managed.
Not just that, we ended up missing our flight as well. We were just we were so close to the gate, and we ended up going to the toilet. because
That was while
I
going
think
to
we
Poland.
just wanted to have a coffee,
Yeah.
and we went to the toilet, and there was half an hour left for the boarding to end. So we thought we still have half an hour, and we went to the toilet.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And the gates closed.
So yeah, that was during our trip to Poland. So we've had lovely adventures. I
It's
think
quite an experience.
yeah, we cherish all of them. So since then we've traveled a lot. Like I said, we were engaged to be married, and now 2 years later we are getting married. Just less than a month to go, and really excited about it. It's hectic, it's crazy. Even our wedding was supposed to be in Goa, but due to the pandemic, like we said, it's all changed. We were supposed to get married this year in Goa in December 12/12/2020. But then now it's 10/10/2020. So some things are just meant to be the way they are, and I feel that Kristen and myself are meant to be because of the story that I've told you about how we met, and also about
we never really went looking for each other.
Yeah.
I didn't go looking for her, and I didn't expect her to see me
Exactly.
few days later on the dating app that I
And
was.
if I had not seen him there, I wouldn't know. One thing that was common in all the things that we had put is obviously I had put the toughest filters, and I thought nobody would come up with in the search results, but he came up. So and he was a Goan, and I was super excited about that. And then I thought, okay, let me get to know him better. And then here we are today. Also, when we went to Goa, I think we realized that both of us were born in the same hospital.
Different year though.
Different
I think.
years.
But in the same month.
In the same month, both of us are Leos. Both of us are
1
born
year
in
apart.
August, 1 year apart. So the same doctor delivered us.
Yes,
So
it was the same doctor.
we asked
yes.
our moms, and then the mother said it was the same doctor. So we can't explain in any other way except that it was meant to be. There is also a story behind how I manifested, Kristen as well in my life, which I will share in my other video or some other time with you all. But yeah, so that's our story. That's how we met, and yeah, here we are today.
Yeah, I think that's it really. I don't really know what else to say.
So yeah.
I'm glad that it's over.
Yeah, he really didn't want to do it. I have to always convince him for things like this. He said I bullied him, but I didn't. I just requested, and then finally he's here. It's not bullying. So yeah, so thank you, Kristen, for being in my video and for helping me with
welcome.
this. Alright, so now that you know the story of how we met, which is Jab We Met, let's move on to our giveaway winners. So the giveaway winners were supposed to be 3 winners, and I have all 3 of them. We picked them up through lots, so I'm just going to go for it and tell you the 3 winners. First one is JME1478, the first winner. She will get 2 products of the Inky list that I will send her. The second winner is Meghna Parab, and she gets 2 products of the Inky list as well. And the third one that we picked up from all the lots got the lucky one is Gail Colasso. So Gail, you get the 3 bath bombs that I will send you. So congratulations to all the 3 winners, and thank you so much for watching again till the end and giving me your precious time. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed our story of how we met, and I shall see you again in my next video. Till then, don't forget, be positive and live your life to the fullest. Bye!